Residents of Raqqa poured onto the streets more than 4 years ago to celebrate with Free Syrian Army rebels. After months of fighting with regime forces, the rebels had taken control of their first provincial capital in Syria's civil war. But celebrations didn't last long. Less than a year later, Daesh stormed through Iraq and eastern Syria across the desert to seize the city. Its fighters marched down the streets, announcing Raqqa would be their capital of what they called a caliphate. 2.5 years after that, the United States announced operations to retake Daesh strongholds in Syria and Iraq.
We take away their two capitals, their Iraqi capital of Mosul and their Syrian capital of Raqqa. They're not going to really be able to claim that they have a physical caliphate anymore.
And so the airstrikes intensified and ground troops began to advance. The United States chose the Syrian Democratic Forces as the most effective group to defeat Daesh in Syria. YPG and Arab-based, the SDF had carved out control of large parts of northern Syria. Its fighters have proved themselves well-trained and motivated.
The SDF, partnered with enabling support from U.S. and coalition forces, are the only force on the ground that successfully seize Raqqa in the near future.
But this angered Turkey, its once close NATO ally. The SDF consists mostly of YPG militants, and Turkey sees the YPG as the Syrian branch of the PKK terrorist group. Besides its terror links, Turkey also fears that the YPG will try to change the demographics of northern Syria in favor of the Kurds and to the detriment of Arab populations.
Taking the YPG into consideration in the region will never be accepted, and it is against the agreement that we have reached.
But the U.S. had already approved a deal to send more arms to the group. It started delivering them last week.
The U.S.-led coalition has said some 3,000 to 4,000 Daesh fighters are thought to be in Raqqa, where they've erected defenses against the assault. And if Mosul is any sign, then the coalition forces are likely to encounter everything from suicide bombers, tunnels, snipers, and mines, as well as civilians likely to be used as human shields.